I think I just have more responsibilities, for my money. So I get nervous, like, oh God, that movie didn't open, well, what does that mean? Am I going to have enough to hold everybody up? And everyone's like, it's coming, like, calm down. And I'm trying to find peace in the journey, not using my anxiety and scarcity mindset to be my engine, which is hard. It's weird to say I'm head of household because in this household, we split everything 50-50. But in the other households that each of us have to support, it puts there's always this like gorilla on your back that it is like, you better work, you better work. You gonna sleep in? Somebody might not eat.
That was Gabrielle Union. She's getting some flack, and then people making comparisons that she should sit down like Savannah James and be, and I'm like, again, you don't know what people are going through. I was low key watching. Welcome back, by the way, to the hottest show in the galaxy. It's the Karen Hunter Show. It is Friday. Foods is Friday. We're here live. Roderick Morrow is here as well. The black guy who tips.com, the black guy who tips.com. I was watching television and I saw Gabrielle and Dwyane Wade with a Sleep Number commercial. I was like, I wonder how much Sleep Number is paying them, because they on this show too.
Yeah.
And I wonder, I think I bet more people bought Sleep Number, but anyway, I was like, man, they keep catching checks. And I think people don't realize that it's not just them, because I'm sure you're married to a multimillionaire. His last contract was, because we all in everybody's business. Mm-hmm. But you don't know what Dwyane Wade's got family. And especially if you're making that kind of money, you have to take care of a whole entire village, probably whole communities. And you got managers, you got agents, you got like your check. I remember, I forgot who did this, broke down, when I get a check for this, 50% goes here to the IRS. And then 20% goes to my manager, 15%, 10% goes to my agent. Like, and then by the time I get my check, and then I have to, who did that? Oh, Taraji P. Henson broke that down. And so you look at people because they're in the public eye, you think they're rich. And she's saying something like, I have had a household somewhere, maybe not in the house with Dwyane Wade, but then he has a whole village of people that he also is taking care of. And maybe they don't have to. But, let's stay out of people's pockets like that. And if this is how they split bills and it works for them, good.
Yeah, it's interesting because what she said didn't even seem to be the point of what she was trying to talk about. And it seems like people seized on the whole 50-50 bill thing. I also don't know what there is to give her flack about. It's their marriage. It seemed to be working, right? We don't know anything other than the optics that we see from these people. They seem to be happy and be together. They overcame like some drama that she shared about in the past. I think also like some of the celebrity business is sharing your business. So if people are invested in, I guess some of y'all want to demagogue her, some of y'all want to praise her, whatever, that's how she making her money. So either way, I guess you're helping. But for me, I don't get the anger behind it. I don't know, to be frank, I don't know none of y'all's marriages in business. I don't really care. Like, it's not really my job to care. As long as y'all two consenting adults, I hope y'all happy, but that's about the extent of it. Definitely don't have nothing to do with my house. So yeah, I don't even get the whole like thing about going on the internet to fight everybody based on it. So
I agree. There you go. All right, you're married. Mm-hmm. Do you split 50-50 with your wife?
I manage the household finances and stuff, and that Karen basically says go pay all the bills, and then the money that we get into the house is just ours. Like, we've never really, even when we was broke, we just both didn't have nothing. We got married. We also got married young enough. Like, we got married so young that we didn't have nothing together. So now that we have a little something, it's like, it's ours. It doesn't feel like, but I think if we were single longer and you have to establish yourself as an individual, both of us would probably feel a way about it. And I think that's what Gabrielle Union's essentially expressing, right? It's something a lot of women express, which is, I need my autonomy. I need to understand, and within the parameters of this relationship, it's a partnership. No one's dictating to anybody that's like I'm taking care of you in that way. Even if you have the money to take care of me, I want you to understand I can do my part because I'm gonna take the respect from doing my part. That's how some people's mentality is about it. But like I said, they got together at like, 30 something years old. So they had established stuff. He had an ex-wife. Kids,
She has an ex-husband. Yeah.
Exactly.
Couple, yeah.
So yeah, people, she just expressing like how she protects herself. But yeah, in this house, it's it's a little bit different in our house. I do the cooking and cleaning and stuff. It's it's just different.
And again, I couldn't agree with you more. I just feel like people, as Nikki Giovanni told me, mind your business. Worry about yourself. Mind your business. 866-801-8255. Was anybody offended by what Gabrielle Union said or concerned? I think there's a lot of policing in this society. There's a lot of policing of women's movements, primarily because I feel like so many of y'all dudes aren't happy trying to, you don't have a woman that you don't have the relationship that you want.
Right.
So it's the woman's fault for being independent, or it's our fault.
Like, this is what happens when you a lot of men, we were raised up or positioned by society to be seen as and to try to achieve financial, what I bring to this relationship is financial. I bring the money. And so here's a situation where a man has all the money in the world that most men would want, and this woman is like, yeah, I don't want that. And so then it becomes like, so do you not want me? Do you not need me? And I think especially when you don't bring anything else to the table, if you're not bringing anything emotionally, if you're not bringing anything domestically within the household, if you're not trying to be a good partner, a good father, all that stuff, if you're not bringing that, then all of a sudden the threat of someone that doesn't need you financially is the biggest threat to you at all, right? And your insecurity hops up like, well, she got options. She always had options, dog. So I think you should be looking at value added services if you're a dude, rather than, how can I like that? Keep her scared that I'm gonna leave. Like, I don't
come on, Roderick. I'm gonna scratch you when I meet you. We gotta clone me some Roderick Morrow. Yes, value added. That's what it's gotta be. Value added. You gotta come in knowing that, and you shouldn't want to nobody's gonna want you anyway. Try to keep her fat so that so nobody wants her. Like, bruh. Yeah. Men that don't care whether she's fat or not. Like, that's not gonna make her.
That's never gonna work. Yeah, if you know men, that's never gonna work.
Yeah,
they're gonna figure something out anyway.
Somebody gonna want her, so like, stop that. And if you're
also you want her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think you have to have the mentality that you want her to choose you every day, whatever that looks like for her. Like, I think there's a lot of areas that can look like, and money's just one area. But there are women that don't care about that, especially with us as Black people, man. Like, there's so many obstacles and hurdles, and Black women earn higher. They're entrepreneurs, are higher educated. So walking into the door, like, let me take care of you or else, is already not on the table for a lot of us. So bring something else. How are you emotionally available? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that people want in a partnership, in a relationship, that just ain't money, so gotta be bigger than that.
When did you arrive at this, Mr. Morrow?
I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I've been like this most of my life. So I was just like a weird teenager and stuff,
I love it. More weirdos. We need more weirdos. Whatever that is, we need more of that.